Winner bracket finals, Planet Odd versus Newbee. Something like an Atos into... What did he used to go,
well, Atos sounds like it'll kill every hero in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, SC gets the courier here, but he might die with his pay for his life here.
SC trying to get a kill, but Moon Meander is going to get the first blood at the end of the day. So ends up being a trade of sort. And we're going to have the Impale, but there's a counter Burrow Strike onto the Ursa. Kaka is in a lot of trouble. A couple more right clicks might take him out, but no, it's actually going to be Weehaw going down first, and Kaka will live to see another day. And now it's a 3v1 as they're going to chase down Misery. How much mana does Bad Boy have right now? Doesn't really matter. He gets burst down by Mook. But Planet Odd are pretty close here. Warlock Soxa does have Chaotic Offering if he wants to actually initiate on a fight here.
No Quap ult as well, so Newbee can hope to defend and hope that they dive, which might happen.
Oh man, there's a Chaotic Offering. It's going to be on 2 into a Burrow Strike, and the call down will be enough to take out Nyx Assassin. But here comes Mugi. He pops in Rage, trying to right-click Resolution, but he's covered by 4 heroes. Does he actually want to go for this? Misery, Sandstorm, not going to be enough to get away. And now Mugi just taking out 2 with ease. One more Arcane Bolt will finish him off though. It's Weehaw dancing around with that ridiculous move speed. Skywrath Mage, Resolution, full HP, full mana for the most part. Wants to take out this tier 1 tower and will get it. I feel like Planet Odd have the tools to...
Yeah, Moon's going to break their smoke, so now they're going to know what's going on.
Impale misses. Spike Carapace comes out. Not going to do a whole lot. SC gets the Orchid. BKB pop by Moon Meander. Here comes the Resolution with the ultimate. Not going to hit anybody. Mugi gets 4 step to safety. Homing missiles coming for you, my friend. It's level 4. Nothing to scoff at for sure. KP just getting chased by Moon Meander, but there's the high ground defense. Nice ultimate from Faith. It's going to get a full duration into a Sonic Wave. Onto 3. Misery is almost dead. Will finally drop in the end. Timbersaw. You are extremely low. Might need to deny himself, but no. He is okay for now. Moon Meander, there's a regen right here. He really wants it, but it's not going to happen, my friend. Quap jumps in and takes him out. Resolution pops the BKB, but Mugi right-clicking to his heart's content. As there's the buyback onto Misery's Sand King. Queen of Pain, SC, silenced and brought down. Weehaw with absolutely no mana. Oh boy. This is going to be the Aegis and the cheese. Oh, here we go. Newbee's finally amalgamating here. Misery, Burrow Strike into the Atos and a Mystic Flare. Timbersaw extremely low, and the Epicenter is going to finish him off, and the Faith looks to be next on the list as Resolution is going to take him out with the Rocket Barrage. Mugi jumps in, takes out Soxa, doesn't have the ultimate to work with, so not the biggest deal. Weehaw in the meantime attempting to run away. Very high move speed on that Skywrath Mage as Kaka is going to use Vendetta to get away safely himself. Just with a couple heroes, Resolution and Moon Meander. SC is seen on the cliff, will be hit by the homing missile. Kaka jumps in but gets silenced immediately and brought down by Weehaw. And now Roche looks a little bit more secured. Can Newbee do anything about it? Here comes the Chakram.
You can try to hold down. Steal here.
Will come through. Resolution does get the Aegis, though Sonic Wave on a bunch of heroes, but Queen of Pain's forced to pop his BKB and attempt to run away as Newbee is just going to be dropping like flies. 3 dead overall as Planet Odd looking really good in that engagement.
Small blunder there, 50 seconds, no Queen of Pain, and I mean this is the green light for Planet Odd to just stroll up on the hill.
Yeah, you have to think SC is going to end up using the buyback here to try to defend this. And here comes the Atos. Doesn't actually use his ult until the Force Staff comes into play. Nice bait there from Weehaw. Yeah. Uses the Force Staff and then Mystic Flare. As this is an entirety of a Rax here mid. And Newbee, forcing...
They need to respond here or else they're just going to lose their whole base. I mean,
it's going to be a 4v5 if Quap buys back.
Right. None of these heroes actually take damage here from the tower. Bristleback and Gyrocopter are pretty much immune here.
Resolution, there's Weehaw again with the silence. Nyx Assassin brought down. They do have buyback on both Nyx and Quap, so maybe they just want to wait for Quap to come back normally. There's backdoor protection, so looks like Queen of Pain was trying to cut the wave a bit, but wasn't able to get the entire thing. As Timbersaw getting absolutely destroyed. Force Staff comes out to keep him safe. Here comes the call down though. Sonic Wave is available for SC to use right now, but it's going to be too late as Timbersaw has to buy back into the game. As Kaka is next on the list. No buyback for you, my friend. BKB on Moon Meander allows him just to come right-click Crystal Maiden to death. Ursa trying to find some recovery kills. All he's going to find right now is Misery's Sand King. SC pops the BKB. Sonic Wave still online. Wants to find a good opportunity. He's going to get a 3-man Sonic Wave. Is that going to be enough though? He's just going to get silenced and brought down again. He does have buyback as we talked about. Activated.
Yep, checking the Roche.
30. Yeah, Roche not going to be up quite yet as they're going to find the Timbersaw. Mystic Flare just destroys him. Ursa attempting to get Bristleback. This will be a huge kill if they're able to get it. Sonic Wave not online for SC. for another 5 seconds. I don't think he's going to make it in time. He's going to blink into a silence from Weehaw. Weehaw's just going to go to town yet again. The right clicks will suffice. That is 4 dead for Newbee, as Planet Odd are looking to finish this game and looking to get a team wipe. Ultra kill for Resolution.
Yeah, but I can't imagine that game's going to go on any longer than that.
No, that's the second Brax, and Planet Odd set their sights to the third and final for Mega Creeps. SC, Atos forced out the BKB, and that's not what you want to see. I just rhymed a lot. That is Mega Creeps now for Planet Odd, as they're just going to finish off Crystal Maiden, and Sonic Wave finally coming out, but really to no avail. Mystic Flare coming in, actually Chaotic Offering is going to keep him in place, and that actually will be enough to kill Queen of Pain in the fountain as GG's come out. Planet Odd taking game 1 of this best of 3 for the winners bracket final here at Galaxy Battles.
Silence the world. Okay, they just go straight for the clock.
Again, I just think that's all. There you go, baby.
Instant meepo.
Oh my God.
Oh. One more?
Oh wait, that's
nice salve. It's gone.
Yeah, is that 2 salves?
No,
or is that
just one. That was a fairy fire.
Well? He's going to try to deny himself. Oh, misery. Better start than we saw the other day. That's for sure, because I think he died 2 times in the
first. It was bad.
Wait, is that the game where he got ganked by Puck level 1, or is that a different one?
No, that was a different one. That was still him, though.
It was still him.
He receives a lot of hate in the mid lane.
That was definitely a first for my eyes, at least.
Yeah.
Bottom tier 1 tower taking some damage from Juggernaut. Misery looking for the stun onto Batter. He's going to get it off. Here comes the potential Omni/Blade Fury. Just the Omni/Slash needs to secure that kill. But here come the TPs. Queen of Pain, Shadow Strike applied to Juggernaut. He just Blade Furies it off. Does not have a TP, so he's going to take some Sunray damage, and that's going to be a kill going the way of Newbee. So a 1-for-1, nice trade overall, and it might be more as Faith finds Misery. Misery trying to get the Phoenix before he drops. Juggernaut farming away as Faith might be able to scout him out here with the spiked carapace. We see open wounds onto Moon. Doesn't have anything to get away, so will drop him. Again, we're seeing the Phoenix come into play as far as a semi-counter. Oh, nice! Egg used, wastes the Omni/Slash, and now Resolution might be in some trouble. Gets stunned thanks to the egg finally popping, and the Sunray is dealing massive amounts of damage, and a great turnaround for Newbee as they find 3 across the map. I'm not sure where the Warlock died.
Meepo blink on the mid lane.
Yeah, that's the blink reveal coming into play, but it might cost Weehaw his life. Hookshot's not going to save him, and the Sunray dealing so much damage. It's a 2-for-1 at the moment as Clockwork attempts to get out. Phoenix might be in a horrible spot, dealing a little bit of damage thanks to Fire Pursuit. Beautiful Impale coming out from Moogie. Or from Faith, I should say. Resolution now on the run. It's a 3-for-3. Oh boy. Weehaw and company are smoked up. In fact, Newbee is as well, as they're going to jump in and find the Meepo pretty much right off the bat. Will they be able to do much damage? Yes, they take him out. No, he gets out? What? Back to base. The Sonic Wave I thought to finish off, but it was the Vengeful Spirit instead. Soxa trying to TP out, but SC finishes him off with a nice Scream of Pain. They'll find 3, but Meepo and Juggernaut live to see another day. Don't know if they're actually going to find a kill. Well, Nake's Bomb, Misery. Oh, nice counter initiation by Moon. Force Staff used. Clockwork out of town. Nope, gets the Impale into the Sunray. Just can't get away. Everything I'm saying is rhyming.
My God.
Unintended.
Just a natural.
I guess so. Uh-oh, Bat Rider now. He's trying to find a Meepo. He'll find one. Can they actually burst him down in time is the question. Lifestealer will do his work, and with the Queen of Pain, they will ensure yet another death for our Meepo, who is now 1-4-1. No, Weehaw is top lane, taking the tier 2 tower, but his tier 3 is in peril. And you have to imagine that this is going to be a dead tower, so shrines are available for the taking. On Newbee's side as Misery gets initiated on by Moogie. The right clicks are, they deal a lot, and the Sonic Wave is going to be enough to take him out. And now Meepo taking a lot of damage. Here. Moon Meander, a beautiful initiation. The cogs keeping people in place, but Meepo dies regardless of the fact, and the double impale. This is a just disastrous fight for Meepo and company. Oh, this is going to be a dieback on the Meepo, and GG is called.
That's game.
Wow, that was a quick game.
That was. And
when Meepo doesn't work, it doesn't work real quick. Yeah,
Naha's praising SCC's Quap for all the right reasons there. They avoided all these mid ganks from the Venge and Meepo, and I mean, honestly, it looked like Newbee just controlling the map the entire game.
Game 3 of the winner bracket final.
Particularly special.
I know you're a big hater on Silencer mid though, right?
No, I'm not actually. I think the hero's pretty good.
Really? Who was that then? Somebody was talking crap. Up top lane, Faceless Void, Moon Meander will drop. Has already used his Time Walk.
First blood.
And we're going to see that combo right now.
Big setup for the Sunray.
On top of the Chronosphere. Vengeful Spirit taking a ton of damage, gets the stun off. Here's the rotation from Puck. He's going to do a ton himself. Should be able to clean it up, so that's a 1-for-1. Void Actually procs the break on the coil. He's going to rotate bot, actually. His resolution just continuing to farm.
Yeah, Movie's coming in too. They're looking for this gank.
Oh, here we go, Kaka. Can they actually layer their stuns properly? Burrow Strike into a Gust, into a Venge stun, and yes, more than enough damage. All right, well.
Very unusual for Sven. Usually you want to, Chrono down
lane, Chrono into Mystic Flare. Will this actually be enough damage? Indeed. Way too much, in fact, but here comes the counter coil onto 2. Moon's just going to time walk out of it. Gust cancels the Earth Spirit roll. Kaka's here to play as well. Sunray dealing a decent amount of damage. Actually dodges the Burrow Strike with the egg, but they should be able to take this out, I do believe.
Yep.
And down goes Saksa on the Phoenix. So it's a 2-for-1 right now. Kaka sandstormed up. Resolution just cleaving onto Kaka. Not going to be able to take him out initially, but I would imagine they have enough damage to finally finish him off. The Moon is the only one, though. Burrow Strike, and away goes Sand King. Beautifully done. Vengeful Spirit does have a swap to set something up. Moon Meander, no Chronosphere for another 30 seconds. Mugi gonna run into 3. We have the Howl, we have the Burrow Strike onto Faceless Void.
He's tanky though.
Yeah, they're really playing careful. They think Chronosphere might be up. It's relatively close. 15 seconds to go. Phoenix Egg is up as well. He's gonna use it in the trees, actually. I don't know if they're gonna be able to take this out. Oh, it is level 1, so we'll see. Nice stun, preventing a little bit of damage, and Saksa's Egg will actually pop. Drow Ranger and Vengeful Spirit drop to the deck. Looks like Misery will trade his life here as Kaka getting Sun Raid. Nice job for Saksa.
Yeah, both teams don't want to dive into them to group up for these big AoE spells. They don't want to...
Oh, that was... Alright, Manta Staff for the win. Uh-oh. Yule's onto Void, wants to get a Chronosphere up, but he gets silenced. There's SC's ult going to work, and Void falls to the ground. It's a 1-for-1, though. Sand King's taken out. Phoenix able to be dropped before the egg comes out, and Earth Spirit, that was a full duration Stone Gaze, keeping him into stone form, and that is 3 kills in the blink of an eye in Newbee's favor, and that means
Roshan
at any point of the game, Roche is just boom. But this is the Aegis we're talking about, and how much time do we have? About a little bit less than a minute, as we're going to see a potential initiation, but it ends up being a Mystic Flare, end up being wasted. Egg on top of the Void ult. It's going to be able to stun both Puck and SC, but how much damage are they actually be able to do? Sven getting kited on the outskirts. Skywrath Mage just completely blown up. It's a 1-for-0 right now to start off this fight as Saksa able to get to safety. Skywrath Mage buys back into the game. Medusa, remember, still has Aegis for a little bit less than a minute. Should be about 20 seconds or so. She actually wants to die right now. Has to be careful that the timing is not screwed up too much as Puck getting silenced. Is she being able to... Oh! Actually, just in time, able to phase shift the Arcane Bolt. Yule's out. And able to get away. The Sunray not nearly enough to take him out. Faceless Void in the meantime is silenced, has the amulet. Gotta expect them to not have any more sentries after that long engagement in the top lane. That is a dieback on Skywrath Mage. Yeah. Weehaw feeding his way his life as Faceless Void looks to be next. And Newbee looking great position.
Ultimate's trying to be committed to bring down a hero. Well, now all of a sudden you have this hero that's unkillable, kind of like the Bristleback that just sits there and tanks these spells.
Yeah, that's a good example. That's for sure.
Yeah, and it's just...
Oh, Moon Meander gets a nice Chronosphere onto 2. That's a lot of damage coming from the Mystic Flare, actually. And they're going to be able to take out Vengeful Spirit with ease, but it's going to cost Skywrath, Phoenix, and Void their lives. Kaka getting quite low to Misery's ult, but again, these are diebacks, by the way, on a lot of these heroes. Resolution, the final member remaining. It's going to take a little bit of magic damage. KP's not going to be able to finish him off himself, but just forcing him back to the fountain. And that leaves Mugi to just right-click the racks, and hey, the top rack is gone, and that is GG. Newbee goes to the grand finals. Planet Odd will be facing TNC in the lower bracket finals.
Yep, that Medusa pick was so good against their lineup.
Medusa for the win. Blade Mail, Manta. Did you get Scotty?
Yep.
And then what else?
Evasion. He was working on Butterfly.
The Butterfly, wow.